What is going on, everybody? This is your host, Jack, here with episode 3 of Jarn's Recreational Sports Talk. To get right into it, we're going to preview the last 4 NFL Divisional round games that we gave picks for over the weekend, and let's see how we did. First game that we had was the Texans at the Chiefs. Chiefs won this game 23-14. Patrick Mahomes threw for 177 yards and a touchdown. He threw that touchdown to Travis Kelce, who also had 117 yards. Kareem Hunt also had a touchdown and 44 yards. To end the game, the Chiefs ran the ball into their own end zone to score a safety, helping out all the people that bet on Texans plus 8.5. Now for the Texans, Joe Mixon had 88 yards and a touchdown. Nico Collins had 81 yards. Dalton Schultz had 62 yards. And CJ Stroud rushed for 42 yards, which I thought was interesting. I haven't seen him run that much in a game this season. My picks for this game were Chiefs money line, that hit. Nico Collins, 75 plus receiving yards, that hit. And Patrick Mahomes over 225 passing yards. That was the only pick for this game that didn't hit. He only threw for 177 yards. So we went 2 for 3 with our picks for the Texans and the Chiefs game. Next up, we have the Lions and the Commanders game. The Commanders surprisingly won that game 45-31. Jaden Daniels had 299 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 51 rushing yards. Brian Robinson Jr. had 77 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. And Zach Ertz had 28 yards and a touchdown. Another touchdown scorer for that game was Terry McLaurin, who also had 87 yards. One stat that stood out for this game was that they utilized Austin Eckler, which they didn't really do all season. He had 88 total scrimmage yards. Now the Lions lost this game. Jared Goff threw 313 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Jahmyr Gibbs had 175 total scrimmage yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Jameson Williams had 1 rush attempt for 61 yards and a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 137 receiving yards, and Sam Laporta also scored a touchdown in this game. All of my picks missed for this game. I had Lions money line, they did not win, and I also had Commanders under 24 total points. They scored 45 damn points. One pick that I did say, it wasn't necessarily a pick, but I said that I did like Commanders plus 14 alternative spread. That did hit, but we're not counting that. We are 0 for 2 for the Lions and Commanders game. Next up, we have the Eagles and the Rams game. I got a lot of hate for these picks, so let's just jump right into it. The Eagles won 28-22 by the skin of their teeth. Saquon Barkley totaled 232 scrimmage yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Jalen Hurts rushed for 70 yards and a touchdown, and Dallas Goedert also went off for 56 yards. Now for the Rams, Matthew Stafford threw for 324 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kyron Williams rushed for 106 yards. Puka caught 97 yards, and Tyler Higbee with 54 yards and a touchdown. Now, my picks for this game were Eagles were going to win, Rams plus 8 to keep it close, A.J. Brown over 69 yards, and Cooper Kupp over 35 yards. I went 3 for 4 with these picks. The only pick that didn't hit was A.J. Brown over 69. He didn't really do too much, as he didn't really do too much in the last game either. The last game of the weekend was the Ravens and the Bills game. The Bills won this game 27-25 with Mark Andrews dropping a 2-point conversion at the end of the game to tie it up with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Josh Allen rushed for 20 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the rookie Ray Davis rushed in a touchdown after James Cook could not get the job done. Khalil Shakur also had 67 receiving yards. Now for the Ravens, Lamar Jackson threw for 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Derrick Henry had 84 yards and a touchdown. Isaiah Likely 73 yards and a touchdown, and Rashad Bateman also had 66 yards and a touchdown. Now I only had 2 picks for this game. I had Bills money line, Derrick Henry touchdown. Both of these hit. We went 2 for 2 for the Ravens and the Bills game. That was a pretty disappointing game. I really wished Mark Andrews would have caught that 2-point conversion to send the game into overtime. However, I really do want Josh Allen to get his rematch against Patrick Mahomes at Arrowhead Stadium. That is it for the preview of last week for episode 3 of Jarn's Recreational Sports Talk. Thank you guys for watching. I'll get this video out right away. I have another video coming out. It's going to be about my picks for the upcoming games. Commanders playing in Philadelphia against the Eagles, and we also have the Bills going to Arrowhead Stadium for a rematch of the AFC Championship game. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to get into the matchups for this upcoming weekend, and we're going to also get into my picks as well. Cheers. Thanks for watching.